Yeah, it's one of my favourite horns, this. It's close to home and it is dark. Right, my camera of choice is the Nikon D750, and I'm shooting with the, I don't know if you can see this in the light, I'm shooting with the Nikon 1424 2.8. Fantastic lens, lovely and wide, nice and sharp. Right, a couple of reasons why I choose the D750 over other cameras, because I did go through the market for quite a while to decide on what full frame to go for. One, tilt screen, love it, especially when I'm really down low. You don't want to keep doing this every time you want to look at the shot. So the tilt screen really helps there. The dynamic range on this camera is fantastic. Sorry guys, it actually beats the Nikon D5 Mark III and quite a lot of the Canon stuff, and even some of the Sony stuff, unlike the camera that Jonathan's filming me on now. Right, and that's all going to sit on top of the Mi Photo Globetrotter. This is their carbon version. That holds 12 kilos of camera gear, fantastic. That doesn't weigh 12 kilos, so I'm not too worried there. And I like to be nice and close to the ground, because over here in Fuerteventura, as you can probably hear, we've got a lot of wind. So that's going down there, nice and low, just lock that in. There is a little bubble spirit level on there. It's got a great little ball head as well. I'll just attach the camera to there. Lens cap, don't lose these, they're expensive. Battery's gone flat on my handheld intervalometer, and I didn't bring a spare with me, so I'm going to use the Nikon D750. Has a built-in intervalometer, fantastic. It really does make things a lot easier. I can just go and sit in the car and let the camera get on with what it wants to do. Right, as we're shooting the moon, I'm going to do a couple of test shots. As long as I can get a silhouette of the windmill, we'll go from there. Excellent. Oh, that's perfect. In actual fact, I really like the way that light's bouncing. These are the settings I'm going to go with. I'm going to go 13 seconds at f8, ISO 1250, and my white balance is 3450. Yeah, it's quite a cool white balance, but because of the orange haziness in the sky with this Kalima, I try to eliminate a lot of the orange. I would normally shoot longer exposures, and this would probably be around f4, and that would be around 800. But because of the moon, don't really need to shoot for that long. I've now put the intervalometer on. I've got a 3-second interval in between exposures. Just give the sensor a chance to cool down a little bit. And also, I've got on the floor, in between my legs there, I've got it's a lead lens, a P18 torch. It's facing away from me, and the light's bouncing off these bushes here, but it's bouncing back. And it's just lighting up the bushes in the forefront of the shot quite nicely, so gives it that. The windmill's silhouetted, the moon's obviously just a little white blob, and I'm just getting Mars, Antares and Saturn in the shot at 14mm, and this is the foreground. Right guys, we've just moved from the crooked windmill. We're now in a small village called Violante. It's a very dark area. We've actually just had a little visit from the Guardia Civil. One of the neighbours was a bit concerned about who was at this old abandoned ruin. I've got the slider out this time. We're going to use the revolve camera slider, and as you can see over there now, the moon's just about disappeared. Milky Way's starting to come out. This is the revolve camera slider here, and I've got it set up with two Mi Photo tripods. So I've got the Globetrotter at the front, and I've got the Road Trip here at the back. The rail of the slider is a meter long, and I'm using their slow motor, which gives 1 revolution per minute, and that's connected up to this long extension cable, and my control box is there. The settings for this is going to be 20 seconds, f4, and ISO 3200. My white balance is going to stay the same as what it was when we were at the crooked windmill. I'm now facing the camera south, and the slider's going backwards to a northeasterly direction, so with the hope to catch the Milky Way. And this is the structure that we're going to use. You'll see there's a door, and hopefully that'll come into the shot at the end of the time lapse.